Good morning, sirs and ma'ams. Happy Tuesday. So today I want to talk about Sarah Rockwell, PhD, right? And her PhD is in special education, by the way. If anyone was interested in that, and that's a good doctorate to have, right? But sometimes these degrees come with a certification, right? A certification that you're going to be completely woke, right? And this Sarah Rockwell on the Board of Education for Alachua County, right? Well, she is one of these woke people. And after Hulk Hogan passed away, right? She cheered it on. She cheered it on. She's on the Board of Education. So they had a meeting. They had a meeting where all the Democrat women in the area actually showed up to demonstrate support for equal rights for women, which is insane. Yeah, so let's get into it.
Alachua County School Board member Sarah Rockwell, who posted this on Facebook. Oh, did Hulk die? I didn't even know. Good. One less MAGA in the world. At the school board meeting, she apologized.
I made a highly inappropriate comment on my personal Facebook page, one that I deeply regret. There is absolutely no excuse for what I said, and I take full responsibility for it. Education is at its core about learning, accountability, and growth.
Yet here she is, wearing a mask, in July of 2025.
Do you still see people driving around in their vehicles by themselves wearing a mask? I do. I see it. I mean, it's mostly the elderly folk that I see doing this, but you see a young person doing it every now and then, right? And I have a theory, because I don't know if it's really COVID related that they still wear these masks. I think it's to show everybody I'm a woke Democrat. That's why I wear my mask in public, and that's why I wear my mask when I drive around in my vehicle by myself. Crazy.
One of the board members called for her to step down.
Dr. Rockwell stepping down as board chair needs to happen.
Despite that, a liberal army showed up to support Rockwell. One guy came in and dropped a grenade in the whole meeting.
She definitely needs to step down if she has a shred of integrity in her body. And I welcome Doge to come, and I hope most of the city gets arrested. Rockwell is clearly a progressive that is pushing LGBT ideology on our schools. You cheered for the death of MAGA. You don't have to be a member of MAGA. I'm not a member of MAGA. I have loved ones and friends that are.
Please don't interrupt him.
Yeah, don't. And you cheered for that. You didn't apologize. That's such backstepping. You're a PhD. Aren't you a highly educated woman that knows the exact meaning behind her words? Aren't you? You know what you said, and you should step down. You're a disgusting, vile human being. Yeah.
Now, this is when things got hairy, right? Because what do we know about Democrats? They are all for freedom of speech until it interferes with their agenda. Until somebody says something that they don't 100% agree with, which is to be woke, to be Democrat, to be a leftist, right? Accepting of other people, because they're the party of love and acceptance, until they disagree with your opinion, and then they freaking cry, scream, they want to cancel you, and then they call you names afterwards to dehumanize your character so that no one will ever have to listen to you ever again. It's propaganda tactics. Yeah, and this school board meeting immediately went from this woman's inappropriate Facebook post to attacking Make America Great Again.
Attorney Delaney? Yes. Excuse me.
I need to stay to listen to everything else. Want to say something?
The deputy, can I get you?
Get up there and talk.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mr. Wiley.
Oh, yeah, get him up out of here.
Yeah. Wait just a second, Casey. I'm going to ask him to move out. Yeah. Sir, I'm going to ask you to be removed from the auditorium.
This is a public space, right?
Okay, excuse me, sir.
Not recommended.
Sir, so to the deputy, our attorney asked us not to remove him.
Hang on just a second.
If you would. Hey. Excuse me.
That's what we're trying to address right now.
So the attorney has asked,
He needs to go.
I'm standing in front of him. So the attorney said that he does not have to be removed. I'm going to ask you all to please be quiet. Board members, officers.
So put him out.
Our board members.
I recommend that we take a recess.
Get out.
I'm going to take a 5-minute recess.
No, we're not going to stop. Get out. He's a white supremacist and put his ass out. Listen, stop. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Shut the hell up and leave me alone.
Leave her alone.
Get the hell out of here. Get out. Get out. Go and tell him to calm down. Why don't you mind your damn business and leave me alone?
Pieces.
Mind your some business.
Bring his phone down.
No.
Well,
Put him out.
That obnoxious screaming lady finally had her turn.
It was sexist. It was racist. You couldn't control him. However, if it had been a black person standing up there, we would have been thrown out of here, out of this meeting. That was violence. That was emotional violence, and that was physical violence. I panicked because I thought he was going to slap Carol. You know, I'm calling Carol. Sarah. That's why I went into a panic, to try to stop him.
Yes, and incoming, the politically correct woke black woman who always has to play the race card because black people are so oppressed in the year 2025 that they get the right to go up to the head of the school board meeting, scream whatever they want, say that what this guy said was violence, sexist, and racist, when the person in question right now is Miss Rockwell, PhD, mind you, Dr. Rockwell, that cheered for the death of a celebrity purely because of his political beliefs. But what this other guy said was it was racist, sexist, and he should be canceled from the world. He should leave. It's wild how these people think.
I recognize that her personal post was crass and flippant.
I'm sorry, what? I can't hear you over that stupid thing on your face. Anyway, here's some of the endless stream of liberals who showed up to support their girl.
I fully support Dr. Rockwell.
It was her personal opinion about a rich elite celebrity.
MAGA is not a party, but a philosophy, one that embraces racism, homophobia, transphobia, Christian nationalism, and believes people can be illegal.
MAGA isn't a party or an identity. It's white grievance dressed in patriotism. Meanwhile, Black Lives Matter is about fighting not to die while simply existing, and you attempt to invalidate that, but here we are.
The local Republican Party would have us clutch our pearls over a flippant Facebook comment. Meanwhile, their national and state leaders have said things so vile, they've begun punchlines on late-night TV.
She exercised her First Amendment right to free speech. Jesus didn't demand an apology. He freely offered forgiveness. We are called to do the same.
I also am outraged by all this fake, I don't know, I feel like this is just fake outrage.
All that needs to be done in this district for our children, and we're spending energy on this when we...
You would really have to be blind, deaf, and dumb to not see that this is nothing but a facade to steal a seat and put a person of their choice.
The showboating by people that are stretching what she said is just disgusting.
Yes, when the woke mob shows up, look out, because you're about to get canceled, you know? And why did I say this was about women's rights? Well, because they made it about women's rights. They took what this woman said, you know, out of context when they said that this guy was just making stuff up over a post, right? And they made it about equal rights for women. But ask a woman in the year 2025, what rights do they not have that men have? And they always scream, my body, my choice. All right, and what do we do when we want more information? Well, we look it up because we're in the age that you can look up anything anymore. Just people decide not to for some reason. So what happened to Miss Sarah Rockwell? Oh, my apologies, Dr. Rockwell. What happened to her? So to know that, we got to go to their website. So here's the website here, Alachua County Public Schools School Board. Right now, let's see. Let's check this out. Board members. Oh, would you look at that? Would you? Nothing happened to her, as was expected. Now imagine if this woman in question, Miss Sarah Rockwell, PhD, Dr. Rockwell, she, her, imagine if she was a Republican, and she let her political beliefs known on the internet that, you know, she didn't like the Democrat Party. She didn't like, you know, men and women's sports, all this other stuff. Imagine what would have happened to her if she was on a school board. She would have been canceled yesterday by the same exact women that showed up for equal rights for women. Yeah, but what do you think? Do you think anybody on a school board should let their political beliefs known publicly? I don't. I think they should advocate strictly for education and grades, not political correctness. But that is the modern left for you. I mean, when people voted for common sense, the left has doubled down saying, no, we want the crazy shit to keep on happening. We want the crazy shit, and we want to monitor free speech. I don't know if you guys remember Kamala Harris saying that.
He has lost his privileges and it should be taken down. And the bottom line is that you can't say that you have one rule for Facebook and you have a different rule for Twitter. The same rule has to apply, which is that there has to be a responsibility that is placed on these social media sites to understand their power. They are directly speaking to millions and millions of people without any level of oversight or regulation. And that has to stop.
Boy, did we dodge a bullet with that one. Just imagine what the United States would look like today if Kamala Harris would have won the office of the president. It would not be anything from what we have. Thank God things are getting back to normal. Thank God. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. Maybe subscribe. I wouldn't mind that. Comment helps out the algorithm, helps it out every time. Whenever you guys comment, my content goes out to more people, which helps me out. And if you want to support me, that's an easy way to do so. But that is what I have for you on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. As always, get outside, enjoy some fresh air, hydrate, drink that water, do some PT, and change your socks. I'll talk to you later.